And we're here. We're back. Carl.
We weren't ever to them. We were never there.
No, we're back after like
months.
months.
Is that what we're talking about? We had some technical difficulties where I forgot to hit record on the audio, but hopefully now it's recording. It looks like
it is recording.
Okay.
And
we're still spiking a lot though.
And we're fine. We're fine.
Are we though?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
We're fine.
Happy New Year.
No, it's March.
I know it's March, but
I know it's been a long time.
It's been and
a few months.
We established it was November.
Yeah, but you're gonna edit all that part out.
I am. Well, yeah. We didn't have the audio for it.
So, we actually started this a few minutes ago and then realized that Carl hadn't pressed record on the audio. So, I'm glaring. My glasses are glaring. My glasses are glaring.
Yep.
Anyway, we were on a hiatus because of some tech issues, health issues, and mainly scheduling and energy issues, but we're back and hopefully getting this back out twice a month?
Bi-monthly.
Hopefully.
Wait.
No, twice a month.
Semi-monthly?
Yeah, not regularly, just sort of sometimes.
Is that what it is? Semi-monthly?
No.
Bi-monthly?
Yeah, I think so.
What's every 2 months then?
Oh. No, that might be my bi-monthly. Bi-weekly. Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly means twice a week, though.
No.
No, I'm confused now.
Words. We use words for a living, and apparently we can't figure it out right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're a language teacher, so you have absolutely no excuse. I work with 5 and 6 year olds, ESLers.
My excuse is that I'm also a mom of 2 7-year-olds, and I'm tired. So that's valid. So we're all fancy with a new setup and hoping that this will make a better podcast experience for all of us. Excuse the allergy itchiness that you're hearing and seeing right now. But we're here for our first what is the word I'm looking for? Hisashiburi no. Oh, first back in a long time.
Yep.
Episode.
Long time no see.
A long time no see. Just to kind of give you a quick update on everything, and then with next episode diving back into some conversations about stuff that we are interested in.
Or we could talk about it now. We've only eaten up 2% of the battery power.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Update number 1.
We are. I don't think we updated much before about the church plant. We sort of hinted at it, but we didn't talk about it. So, missionaries in our area that we have been serving under for years have planted a new church in our valley. We live between some mountains in this very nice little valley, and there are no churches in this particular region. There's like 3 towns in a row here in the valley, and there's no church. And so it was a burden on the hearts of our senior missionaries, and they have planted a church, and these are dear friends of ours, and they asked if we would consider joining just to be part of the church, and so we are loving it. It's our new church home. It's close to our home. It's in our community, and we're very much, all of us are very united and very intentional about not only getting fed ourselves, but then reaching our community instead of commuting for an hour into a community that wasn't ours, which was fine and it was good for a season, but we're now just so happy to have a community church, and we can actually invite our friends too. And it's small right now. We've just started with the English service, and there's how many families and couples?
4? 5?
Yeah, 5 families?
Something like that.
5 families?
But those are families. There's also lots of
couples and singles.
Lots of couples and lots of, not lots of couples, but lots. Singles. Lots of singles.
A few.
Yeah.
Anyway, probably it's like
20, I think.
20
30?
No, not 30. Less than 20 people. Anyway, numbers are just not our thing. Anyway, so we have spent since last summer being trained through the Sunday sermons by our pastor how to think about Japan in a biblical context and how to best reach and serve our friends in this area. And now we have rented a building. We're upgrading a little bit to a little bit of a bigger building, and Japanese services will then begin next month. So we're still doing English service, and then once April comes, we'll have English service and Japanese service, and exciting to see what's going to happen with that.
It's already grown since we've moved into that building.
It has, and our kids are so happy there. Our kids love it.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a good place to be. So that's where we're at with our first update, is that Not a New Life Church is growing, it's alive, and it is a really beautiful thing that God has started here. And I'm working at Kansai Christian School, as I probably mentioned before. I don't remember what I updated on last time. It's been so long.
Yeah, long time.
Love my job. It is my dream job. And that is continuing to be both a job and a ministry, and I'm happy. I'm just very content there. And the kids are doing amazing in school. They're wrapping up first grade. Japanese school year starts in April and runs year round till March. And I do this because in my head there is a visual calendar that is shaped like a circle. Did you know that? That's how I see the calendar in my head.
I think most people do.
In a circle? That
Probably.
Runs counterclockwise?
I have no idea. That's very specific.
Yeah, because it does in my head.
It would.
Yeah. So the kids are finishing first grade. They are learning so much. And you want to talk about your job at all?
No.
You're still there.
I'm there.
We're grateful that you have
It's
a job.
a paycheck.
And a Visa sponsorship.
And a Visa sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
One of my students told me that I spoke Japanese badly.
She wasn't
So
wrong.
she wasn't wrong. Very encouraging. That's my only update from work. Yeah.
You want to update on anything else?
It's getting warmer.
Oh, spring!
Spring
Hallelujah.
is coming. I don't know. I don't think really we have anything else to update on.
Well, nothing major. Lots of
Nothing
little
major,
things.
My sister's getting married.
In America.
Yeah. I should stress though that it's
I don't know. What you're
really
with this.
really glad that about the guy that she's marrying.
Oh, so
Just one of my favorite guys in the world.
yes, one of your former
Yeah,
roommates.
One of my former roommates.
Yeah.
Finally found each other after 10 years.
15.
15 years.
Uh-huh.
Wow. But yeah, so that's a huge praise.
Yeah.
That my sister's marrying such a swell guy. You know.
We like him a lot.
Yeah.
I think there's lots of little tiny bits of news, like we're still learning Japanese, which
Yep.
is both a praise and a prayer request that we would be given grace to continue learning, because there's so much more we need to know.
Yeah.
And we've both come a long ways, but we still need to keep going.
I'm working through Duolingo, working Japanese through Duolingo, which has been slow progress, but slow is better than none.
Yep.
So learning through that, but also we've been watching TV shows.
In Japanese.
One particular TV show
In Japanese, yeah.
in Japanese. Our second time through, we finished our second time through, and now we're going to take a break, and then this third time through, we're going to turn the subtitles off. Because we noticed that with the Japanese that we already do know, we noticed that the translator was taking liberties, we'll say.
Dynamic translation as opposed
yeah.
to static translation.
So, so on the language front, I think that's it. I don't know, you're not really doing anything.
I'm interacting with our kids' teachers and my
Yeah,
friends.
that's true.
My learning
Yeah,
is
yeah.
much more organic because
Yeah.
I'm having to do things like hospital visits and our
Yeah.
hospital runs. Thankfully, no hospitalizations.
Yeah.
So my learning is much more
Yeah.
hands-on. But that's a huge praise, is that our kids have been healthy, continue to be healthy. This is, again, the longest stretch of good health they've had. God has been merciful. They've been spared so much. And then our community has been very spared from the pandemic and the virus, and we're grateful to God for that.
Your fiber arts is going well.
Yeah.
You got a commission.
My first commission.
Very cool.
Custom piece made.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep.
And
So look for her on Itomaki Maki.
Yeah.
Look for her on Instagram, Itomaki Maki, if you want a custom made
Stop. This is not an advertisement.
woven rug or
Stop.
something like that.
Oh.
You also do hats. You weave hats.
No.
What?
I don't weave hats. I weave scarves and shawls.
What do you make hats with?
Knitting.
I'm sorry. She knits hats.
Loom knitting, which is a little bit different. Anyway.
She loom knits hats.
Anyway. This is not an advertisement for me. This is not.
If you want to look at really pretty
Carl?
fiber art stuff, go look for her on Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
This
is not an advertisement.
Well, why not?
Because that's not what this is
This
for.
is sponsored. This is sponsored by Itomaki Maki. This video is sponsored by Itomaki Maki.
I didn't know that was. Anyway.
I think that's it.
I feel like there was some other things that we had to update on.
Anything big.
Yeah. There's just so much so many little tiny things like throughout our days that I would love to shoot, little updates on, and then I never remember, and then when we sit down to do a big update, like my brain dumped it already because I thought that I did it.
So follow Elizabeth on Instagram at Ikoma Mama. That's IKOMA MAMA, Ikoma Mama, to get daily updates on our life. And then also follow her on her Itomaki Maki site.
And I need to do better about updating our Facebook page too.
And also look for us on Facebook. This is also going to be up on YouTube as a video with subtitles, hopefully, if I can figure that out.
You mean captions?
In captions. And you want to explain why we specifically want to put stuff up on Facebook with captions?
Oh, just for more accessibility, yeah.
So,
just to make it available to a broader audience.
Yeah.
I think, that is seriously the most of our update. Just enough to say we're back, we're here,
We have
and
new Terry Pratchett books.
reading good books.
Yeah.
And hopefully next time dive into a topic that's been really important and very near and dear to us.
Especially in the past few months.
So, excited to talk about that. Excited is not the right word. Looking forward to and anticipating. I feel like I could go like all Margaret O'Brien Amplified Bible on this. Excited and looking forward to and with great rejoicing and anticipation.
But are we, though?
I am.
It's going to be an interesting topic. It's going to be interesting to talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Let us know.
We'll probably have a new intro and outro.
Yes. And let us know if you have topics you want us to talk about, questions you want us to answer about our family, about ministry, life in Japan, anything at all.
If you want any rugs.
No, stop.
Or hats.
Stop. So we're always open to suggestions, and we definitely want to hear from you about what we can talk about that would be of interest to you. So we think try that sentence again. We're thankful for your prayers and your support, and we'll be back next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Mittens.
No, stop. I don't make mittens. I've never made mittens.
I thought you had made mittens.
No. I don't make mittens. I don't know how. Yet.
But you will do.
Allergies.
All right.
I'll see ya.
Bye.